right, well, speaking of taking a drink to that, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Bevan 111 of Guy Party Podcast. That's Matt's ingenuity there, thinking about us drinking them bevs. Yeah, He's gonna drink to that. I'll drink to that too. Cool. What's up? Wait. First of all, what are you drinking?
Perpetual.
That's always. I thought so. That's always a good go-to. Have you ever been to Trogs Brewery?
I have not, but I know it's kind of local to me.
It's in Hershey.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, I went there with my brother and his college friend one time because I like beer and they like beer, and we went to a hockey game afterwards. We went to the Hershey Bears game versus the Penguins, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, which is kind of my home team and their team. So it was a really fun little Saturday. So just want to throw that out there. But anyway, guys, welcome. What's up? I'm gonna self-promote shamelessly here for a second. So guys, if you want to see what's going on in the life of Guy Party Pod, go on Instagram, guy_party_pod, see what we're posting there, see what's going on there. Watch the video and listen to the audio of this podcast at guypartypod.com, and send us any feedback, questions, emails, anything you guys want to have answered, or just want to say to guyparty91@gmail.com. So, what's going on, dude? What's up? How you been? How's things? How's stuff?
I'm tired.
How's life?
I've been
You've been
working,
tired?
Working a lot. I think this.
I will.
I checked right before I left. I worked today from 10. I was scheduled 10 to 7.
Okay.
But it's like if it gets slow, you can leave early. So I think I left around 5:30 because it was okay, there's only 10 people in the gym. It's probably gonna be slow the rest of the night. I don't need to be here.
Yeah. Bounce.
I also left because before I even clocked in today, I worked 37 hours in the week. So I was.
There you go.
I hit 44 or something total this week.
I want to ask. Did you get overtime?
No, it's kind of like flex time. So it's
So you bank those 4 hours. You can take those 4 hours off.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I get.
The guy who does payroll and stuff. I remember when I got put on salary, he's try and hit 40 every week. If you go over 1 week, unless it's an absurd amount, just take those hours and don't work that much the next week. So it's if I work 45 1 week, work 35 the next, or
I love that.
Or it's vice versa. It's this week I work 35, next week try and put a couple more hours into
exactly
fill out the 80 every 2 weeks.
That's exactly it. That's
But which honestly, I kind of rather have that than overtime would be nice, but at the same time, it's kind of nice having a little leeway of
that there's a reason.
I need
time. Yeah, it's flexible.
I need to find something to do besides twiddling my thumbs for 5 hours. Now, what do I do?
Exactly. Yeah. So, I get screwed with this month because I'm gonna be out in the field literally tomorrow. I start tomorrow, and I'm gonna be out for the next 3.5 weeks.
How long is your drive to the field?
So tomorrow is a separate entity, it's its own event. It's a 1-day thing for the local government here, actually. So I'll be doing 6 or 7 wells here in Cheyenne, and I'll have to roll over to Laramie for a bit. But that'll be, Laramie's about 45 to a 50-minute drive away, so it'll be about an hour to and from. So that's not bad. But the next the next 3 weeks, literally, it's the refinery down the road. So it'll be 5 minutes. Not even.
That's
not even.
Bad.
I have to be there at 7. I swear I can leave my house at 6:55 and make it by 7. So It's really not bad. But so I'm gonna get screwed though, because the end of our fiscal year is September 31st. So all the time I'm gonna bank this month, I'm gonna probably work 50 hours a week every week. So 3 weeks, it's 30 hours of flex time. That I'll bank that I won't be able to use because it resets fiscal year. It's fucking A, man. I took some flex time Friday because I went down and got my squat rack and set that bad boy up. Dude, it is legit. It is. Fucking, it is thick. It is.
It's
fucking looks nice. It's a commercial gym rack. It really is. Yeah. So I guess I'll just run with it. So yeah, I took some flex time Friday. I think I left at like 11-ish. I had 6 hours. I worked, a couple hours in the morning and just took off to Denver. Picked that up. Dude, took no time at all. Like my appointment was at 3. I got there like 2:25, and I was just like, hey, I know I'm early, blah blah blah. I was like, pull around. I was like, all right. I was literally there for 4 minutes.
Nice.
I texted them because they said just text us when you're here. So text them, pull around, pulled in. I was like, you guys need help? Nope, we got it. Slide, stack, gone. I was like,
nice.
Okay. And then I was back home before traffic hit. So I got lucky.
That's solid.
I got lucky. Set it up that night, dude. It's nice. If only I can find a bench and fucking weights now. The plates are sold out everywhere. Facebook Marketplace has nothing. Fucking eBay has like people price gouging the shit out of you. So it's just like, I'm gonna hold off for a bit. We still have our gym memberships, so we'll just hold off. But
it's a long-term investment.
It really is, though. I mean,
even if it's something where it takes like another month or two to fully get everything, like
not even like 3,
in the long run, like it's.
So we did the math. Just
kind of gonna pay for itself.
Exactly. That just buying the rack and the bar and everything, it would be like paying for the gym membership for a year. So getting some other stuff after that, year and a half, 2 years, it's paid for itself, and then just kind of, gravy after that. We don't have to drive to the gym. We can work out in the morning. Yep. Like I can just wake up like, oh shit, I got an hour and a half. Go and just be done. Come home from work at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and be done for the day.
Yeah,
it's gonna be nice. So we did that.
The thing you have to do with that though is you have to keep the same like discipline.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like that's the thing, because I know we've talked about this like when COVID first kind of hit. Of like, are you going to be able to keep that mindset of, oh, I'm working out at home. I didn't drive to the gym to work out. This is a workout spot for me.
Yep. I told Ashley, the wife, I was like, are you gonna be able to do this? Like work out with the TV right next to you? And she was like, yeah, why not? I was like, I don't know. There's a certain mindset of like, okay, I'm at the gym, let's work out. Okay, I'm home, let's relax. You gotta like kind of separate those things for a bit. But I don't know. If I just play music, I'm good.
This is really different because it's more cardio type thing than weightlifting type thing. But the one podcast I listened to, the one guy was like, bought a treadmill. And the way I justified buying it was I can only, like, the only time I play this game, I think it was Skyrim. He's like, the only time I play Skyrim is when I'm on the treadmill walking. So he was like, it was like
that's a lot of walking, dude.
It is, but it was one of those things where it's like that's how he justified buying it, because he was like, I'm only allowed to play this while I'm walking on the treadmill, so I'm, not legitimately getting a quote unquote workout in, but getting some exercise. He's not just sitting down being lazy.
I mean, shit.
He's burning calories more than just sitting down. But it was like one of those things where it's like, I'm only on the treadmill while I play Skyrim. I only play Skyrim while I'm on the treadmill.
Yeah,
and it was like one of those things where it's like, oh, I want to play Skyrim. Okay, start the treadmill up. Let's start going.
Exactly. You can't do it. Those things have to be. Yeah. At the same time. But
I feel like squatting and like lifting is slightly different.
Yeah, because you can be like, in between a set, just fucking like read a book. No. But I mean, I think I'll be fine. But I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, they say it takes
I'm gonna use it
20 days or something to get into a habit of something.
Habitual, yeah. So I mean, either in the morning or at night. I don't know. I mean, depending on how I want like the stream schedule to go. Because if I work out in the morning, I literally have from 5 o'clock until I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock, or maybe I'll go to bed an hour or two earlier. 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's still 6 hours, right?
The other nice thing, which we didn't really talk about with having one in your house, especially with COVID being a thing, not necessarily with things just shutting down, but everyone that touches it
is me. Yeah, me and the wife. That's it.
And you can easily know if it's been cleaned or not.
It's true, and it won't be. It won't be cleaned.
It should be. But
should be. I mean, but like, the bench will wipe that down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like wiping down the bench and the bar. And, like
the bar. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the way you just grab the weight, put it on. But like, dude, it is fucking nice. We got orange uprates, and so
I was gonna say, it looked pretty.
So we have the uprates, and the only ones like that can go in the center, like on the bottom. that were available as like the premium pack, like the premium finish. It was as a raw clear coat. So it's like just the stainless steel with like they went over with a grinder and then just kind of like lacquered it. Dude, it like I can see why it's a premium finish. It looks fucking awesome.
Nice.
It looks so good. But anyway, we got that done. I started. I continued reading my book. I'm like halfway through my book of the X series.
Which one is this? The second one?
The second book. This is X Patriots. The first one's X Heroes. This is X Patriots. This is Peter Klein's kind of like Avengers meets Walking Dead.
Yeah. Kind
of collab thing. It's good, man. It makes me like I finished a chapter. I'm emotionally involved. Like those motherfuckers did this to this person. Like I don't like that like at all. Like how is he gonna get out? I'm thinking just trying to rack my brain. It's a good series. Speaking of books, still didn't get my comic book. Still,
have you bitch shot them?
I reached out to him twice. The first person 2 weeks ago, I called them on Monday, and they said it should be arriving this week. Okay, it didn't. I called talked to another person the next Monday, this past Monday, about a week ago. They said, oh, it should absolutely be arriving this week, and if not, call us Monday, and we'll talk either about refund or getting you another one shipped out. I was like, okay, and here it is, Sunday night,
Still
August 30th. It's still not here, so I'm calling tomorrow. They open up at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'll call them here as soon as I get up and be like, hello, for the third time. Just give my fucking money back at this point. Like if it's lost in the mail somewhere, I understand that because things are kind of hectic and, with COVID and with like, some hurricanes and stuff hitting some places. Like I get it. Things will be delayed. But dude, literally a month ago, I've ordered it a month ago.
Yeah,
it's only coming from Texas to what? It's not that far of it. Like,
no, it is.
It's not like it's coming. It's not coming from Maine to fucking San Jose, California. It's like it's not. So it's like, come on, man. I don't know, but besides that, game wise, I've been starting up and playing. I think I'm almost done with the story of GTA 5.
I was gonna say I saw the stream this afternoon, and you were getting pretty close to the end.
Yeah, I stopped it right before the Union Depository mission, the heist there. So I stopped it there. That's the last heist. However, I still have like the assassination missions. I'm gonna invest all the money and do like maybe the stock market.
Yeah.
But besides that, I started up Skater XL. Did I talk about that?
Yes.
Last week.
Not as good as Sessions.
Not as good as Sessions controls. The maps are better, but the controls are a little bit more meh. But it's still fun. Still a good game. I can still definitely get it. It's more comparable to EA Skate, so I can see why people like it. And I mean, not that I don't like it. I just like the fact
you
that
like Sessions more. Yeah,
because it's like I can.
I mean, it's like comic books. I like Marvel.
Yeah.
I like DC, but I like DC more.
Exactly. There you go.
So
speaking of comic books, one last thing. I was at Barnes & Noble yesterday. This close to picking up the first two Umbrella Academies. However, I want the hardcover, and the only hardcover they had of like the volumes was volume 2. They didn't have 1, so I was like, nah, I'll hold off. And if they get it in, I'll get it. But if not, nah.
Okay.
They did have like.
Have you checked the local comic shop if they have them?
I have not. I've not been there.
That'd be a good spot.
I've only been in there twice. Yeah, and last time I was in there, I was almost about to I almost dropped $80 in a fucking like Punisher compendium.
I remember you telling me about that.
Fuck, like it was studio was so nice. It was like thick ass, beautiful, and like just the Punisher logo just stamped in there. I was like,
I don't think I
want it. Don't want it.
I don't think I have any compendiums. No, I don't.
Okay.
I've thought about dropping money on compendiums a lot.
So expensive.
Like I've gone into like some of the comic shops that I think some of them have shut down at this point. Like pre-COVID, they shut down.
Yeah.
But it's like I would go in, and it would be like, a fucking 2-inch, 3-inch thick compendium.
Yeah, dude,
and it would be like
massive.
Compendium 1 of Captain America, and it was literally just like the entire first 100 issues of Captain America or something, or Green Lantern or something. It would be like, That looks so good. And like the Green Lantern one was like by Jeff
Right?
Johns, who's like a really good comic writer, and would be like,
Mm.
I've read a lot of Jeff Johns stuff. I love all of his stuff. I want it, but it's $90.
Yeah, this was $80. I think it was like $83 or something. I was like,
Yeah.
like I like the Punisher,
which
but
I'm pretty
not
sure
much.
in the long run, like, you know, comparatively priced, that's cheaper than if you were to buy it in volumes or single issues or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like that
Yeah.
bulk drop of $80. It was like,
Can't do it.
I could spend $80 on one character, or I can get like 4 comics or 4 volumes,
Yep.
4 different story arcs, 4 different
Yep.
characters for the same amount.
Yeah, god damn it. God damn it.
God
Yeah,
damn it,
no.
God damn it.
God damn it, god damn it. No, I hear that, but I guess the last thing I just want to bring up about comics, and we'll turn it over to you, was you know that AT&T commercial, the girl in the commercials? She was like the AT&T spokesman from like 2013 to 2016, and then she recently came back. I forget her name. If you say it, I'll know. So that
Milana.
Yeah. She apparently plays Squirrel Girl in one of the Marvel like animated series or something, and I was like, "What? That's fucking awesome!" She just got
funny thing. I literally typed AT&T, and like the 4th or 5th thing on Google dropdown was girl or lady.
There you go. There we go. But apparently she plays Squirrel Girl in like one of the animated series or something. So I was like, damn, I didn't know they were doing that, and I want to kind of see it now.
Oh, okay.
So,
now I recognize her.
Yeah.
Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I recognize her. I didn't recognize her by the headshot that it showed me, but when I saw her in like the button up and like the name tag, it was like, oh, yeah, okay, I know who that is.
Oh, Lily, I know.
Yeah.
No. So I was like, what? Where's that series? I want to watch that somewhere, but whatever. For some reason, I have some small fascination with Doreen Green, aka Squirrel Girl. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but kind of funny at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know why. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I used to read that Marvel Unlimited, but haven't. Can't.
She's actually, like, I'm looking at her TV,
IMDb?
like,
her IMDb
credits on Wiki, actually.
Okay.
But there's, like, oh, actually, it also says Marvel Horizon, so I guess it's...
Yeah, that one. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. So I don't know. I wanted to bring that up for whatever reason. I like that.
All right.
Anyway, what's up? What's up with you? How's your week?
Well, besides working a lot, kind of just been gaming. I think really the only thing I've really been playing is I've still been grinding a shit ton of Horizon Zero Dawn. I have 64 out of 79 achievements right now.
Damn.
I'm done all the base game achievements, like all the vanilla ones that come without DLC.
Okay.
So pretty much the achievements I still need are complete New Game Plus and New Game Plus on Ultra Hard. And it's just like finishing the DLC and like kill this many of this, kill this many of this. What is it, like stop, like override like the towers or whatever. I've already gotten all the collectibles and
vessels.
Well, that's base game. I'm talking DLC.
Okay. Oh,
like the figurine. I've gotten the figurines and the color things. I can't think what they're called right now.
The dyes, the pigments.
Pigments, yes.
Pigments.
I've gotten all the pigments and the figurines.
So did you like the DLC story?
I haven't finished it yet. I only just became Chieftain.
Only. I like thinking that was one gripe I had. Like,
yeah,
okay, you're just a nobody, and you come in and just pretty much take over the tribe. Like, they wouldn't welcome you that easily.
Yeah,
which they didn't. But okay, still. That story,
but
I loved it.
Still working through that.
Good. Let me know how you like it when you're done with it.
But I'm pretty much gonna try and finish that out in the next couple days. At least everything besides New Game Plus achievements, the 2 of those. and then like let it sit for like a week or so, and then come back to it. So that way, like I don't get super burnout on it.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I think.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no. I was gonna say that's the whole thing with getting burnt out and stuff right now.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I probably as much as I want to swear I won't. I probably won't buy another game until Cyberpunk comes out in November, because I have such a backlog already. Like,
yeah,
I still I've yet to play Fall Guys, yet to play Astroneer, yet to play Shovel Knight, yet to play like all the Lego games and shit. Like, I have a lot of stuff I can play. So like, as you said, I'll stop. Like, I'll play GTA, beat it, stop for a while, go online, go back to Fallout.
Yeah.
Go to, like, Astroneer, Shovel Knight. Like, I got so much to do. But...
Like, I kind of want to pick up Control.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's on sale right now for like 10% off on Steam. So instead of $40, it's like $30.
Not bad.
But
Not bad.
I might pick it up and just wait and try and like grind out a bunch of Fallout.
Let's do it together, man. Let's do it together, because
I'm down for that.
I can play that game.
I'd have to double check. I think I'm like level 21 or 22 right now. So you might be slightly higher. Yeah.
Still, but I deviated.
We gotta find times where we can sync up and
seriously. Okay, so
cuddle.
Another quick thing. Friday night I booted it up. I had like 6 beers, like IPAs, and like this pack I bought was like the lowest one, 6.4%, 6, 7, 8.2. I was like, so I was playing. I booted it up. It was like I don't know, 10:30. I played for like 14 minutes. And I was just like, all right, time to go to bed. So yeah, dude, if you want to do it together, let's just
I'm down.
Knock it out together.
I'm down.
I think it'd be so much. I could play the game for like an hour. You know what I mean? Like, I play for an hour, and like
so what we'll do
is
we'll play it together, and we'll play that for an hour, and then we'll play Fall Guys for an hour.
Yes, I'm so in. So in.
But the only other thing I've been playing in terms of like games outside of work is I started playing Dead Space 3 with a buddy of mine, Glenn, or in stream on Twitch. He's Red Borderliner.
Is it the one you want to play with me? Is it the one you asked me about? Or is it the one you just mentioned? You mentioned like, hey, we should play a horror game together.
I think it probably was this one.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm excited to play through because I've only played through it once, and like I remember it not being like super scary.
Yep.
But I remember seeing online like in the like year or two after it was released, it was like, oh, this game was really cool because it's co-op, like the game is kind of like mindfucky a little bit.
Okay.
And like you sometimes your character sometimes sees things that aren't actually there, and because it's co-op, one character will see something and the other character won't. So when you're playing through it, like I'm waiting for it because I know my character is going to see something and be like, holy fuck, and like I might start shooting. Glenn's going to be like, what the fuck are you shooting at? There's nothing there. Like one of those things. So I'm excited for that because I know it's going to happen. Yep. I won't necessarily know. I don't know what the experience is.
I hear you. Okay.
Because I'm playing as like player 2 essentially in this playthrough. So like not the main character, but like the supporting character.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see where that goes. This was going to be a news thing, but I might as well hit on it now because it was also part of my week. Some EA games got Steam achievements this week.
I saw that.
Which really blew a lot of people's minds because people have been asking for it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, I felt like there wasn't an announcement about it. It was just like...
I saw nothing about it. Just all of a sudden...
I shouldn't say announcement because they announced it on Twitch. Or not on Twitch, on Steam. Yeah. But there wasn't like a, hey, this is going to be a thing. We're doing this. It was just like all of a sudden it was like...
Yeah. It's on.
Like I saw it on Reddit on the Steam subreddit. And it was like, hey, some EA games have achievements now.
So it's not all of them. It's just like a good handful.
I'm trying to pull up the list real quick. And it's mostly newer games, too.
Gotcha. Speaking of newer games, and not newer games, speaking of old games...
Go on, I'm trying to find the list.
I just pulled up Steam, and for whatever reason, I typed in Manhunt into the search bar, and sure as shit, Manhunt's on here for $10.
I think I have it on my wish list.
there's no achievements.
Mm.
So
the EA
however,
games,
I want to get platinum on PlayStation. Anyway, continue.
The EA games have Steam achievements are A Way Out, which is actually a really good game. I'd be down to play that with you.
You played it. Didn't you play it?
I don't own it. I played it. It's one of those games where if one person, because you can only play it 2-player. It's a co-op game. You have to play it co-op. And
isn't it like two? Like
my
two
one buddy,
jail.
Yeah, my one buddy bought it. And he's like, "Hey, I got this on Humble Bumble. We should play it." And we played it over the course of like 2 or 3 days. We beat it.
Nice.
It was a semi-quick game, but it was actually really funny. I think I talked about this before when we played it. We were trying to figure out the entire time what year this game took place in.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you playing.
Because there were so many like subtle hints of like it could be this time period, but it could be this time period, but it could be this time period. And the entire time we're trying to figure it out, and you find out at the very end on a tombstone. Spoiler alert. Someone dies in a game. Big shocker, right?
Bro, what?
But A Way Out has Steam achievements: Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5. Which Battlefield 1? That's talking in... Wait.
I played...
Which one is Battlefield 1? Is that the World War... Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
I absolutely love that game. I was in like a clan. Like
I remember you telling me about that, yeah.
I would come home from work, but this was when like
you were still living in Pennsylvania at the time.
I was still in Pennsylvania. Like at the moment in time, I was single. I would come home from the gym, and it would be like 7 o'clock at night. I would play from 7 until like 1:30 in the morning every night with the same crew. That. And dude, we were good. Like, I don't mean to pat myself. We had.
I mean, playing with a crew, a consistent crew, definitely helps.
We had a medic. I was the medic. We had a fucking.
You have roles. You know the call outs. You know the chemistry. It's like, having a crew helps a lot in PvP games.
Mm-hmm. Just throwing packs of ammo, throwing health packs down. We're just fucking unloading. I have a tank. Someone's fixing it. It's like, dude, this is. It was awesome. It was so good. But then again, I put way too much time into it on PlayStation to go back into it now and invest that time. It would be impossible almost. So.
I think I have it on Origins. I don't think I have it on Steam.
How much is it?
I was gonna say I'll put it on my wish list.
I swear I'll never buy another game until fucking Cyberpunk. How much is this game?
So those have Steam achievements. Burnout Paradise Remastered. Wait, Burnout Paradise?
I would play that.
Isn't that the one that had like the crash game?
Yeah, Burnout had the.
But is that the one that had like
the best crashes you can have? Yeah.
Yeah, that has Steam achievements. Okay.
Oh shit, son.
Dead Space 3, which is one of the reasons I picked it up because it has it, and I really hope Dead Space 1 and 2 get achievements soon. Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't know what that. I've not played it. No.
You played one of these games on here, I know.
I haven't played any in Dragon Age. I think I started one, but I couldn't get into it.
One of the games on this list.
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order.
There you go. That was it.
Which was nice because when I started up, it literally just popped all the achievements I already got. Because it synced it to my Origins account, and it was like, oh, I guess it like links it to it, and it's like, oh, he already has these achievements, and it just automatically pops 17 out of 39 achievements. Gotcha. I was like, heck yeah.
Right.
Mass Effect 3 has Steam achievements, which I'll probably pick up on sale next time it goes on sale because I want to 100% that. But I hope at least 2 gets Steam achievements because 2 was probably my favorite of the 3.
Dude, I played 1 for 4 hours and I just could not get into it. Couldn't
1 is a little dated.
It's so dated.
Yeah, 2 is a lot better. Nice thing about 2 also, at least on the PlayStation 1 when I played it, like when you started up, it was like, it tells the story of 1, and because like it's so RPG heavy of like you get choices of do I side with this person or this person, do I help this person or this person. It like did like a synopsis of the first game, but like gave you the options of do you side with this person or do you side with this person? Do you help this person or do you help this person?
Gotcha.
And it kind of loaded that into the second game, which was nice. Mass Effect Andromeda, I haven't even touched, and I've heard mixed reviews about. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which is the second Mirror's Edge, which I hope the first one gets Steam achievements because I had the first one on Steam.
Okay.
And then Need for Speed Heat, and Need for Speed Payback all got achievements.
So, what was the last Need for Speed game you played?
The last one I played was probably Most Wanted at my buddy.
Same,
My buddy had
dude,
Most Wanted,
same.
which I hope they would add achievements to that. But I think the last one I owned was Underground 2.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't.
Holy ball sack.
Yeah, I mean, that was PS2.
Yes. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. So the last one I actually owned was Most Wanted, and I think it was Xbox 360. I had that on, right?
I think my buddy had it for GameCube.
Maybe I had it for GameCube.
It was on 360. No, maybe he had it on 360 too. I think he did have 360.
I think I had it on 360. I don't know.
So maybe he had it for 360.
I'm not sure, but dude, Need for Speed Most Wanted is on fucking Steam for $20. That was a pretty fun game, man. Seriously, it really was.
It was like destroying the stuff to get away from the cops.
Mm-hmm. You like drive past like a bundle of like fucking like road cones or something.
It was Underground 2. He might have had on GameCube. Actually.
Gotcha. Okay.
You either had that on GameCube.
No. Most Wanted released in October 2012.
Yeah.
GameCube?
No. Underground 2 was on GameCube.
Oh, okay, yeah, yes.
He either had that for Underground 2 was either on GameCube or PS2 that he had.
PS2,
I had it on PS2.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. There's too many Need for Speed.
You're dumb.
My bad.
But yeah, so there's those, which I'm gonna have to look into those and see if any of those are good, because I would be down for another Need for Speed game.
Dude, oh, man. Those are the only racing games I like. I hate racing in games unless it's a Need for Speed game.
I would also double check to make sure none of them had online achievements, or if they are, it's just like doing random fuckery in online and not fucking
complete
racing.
25 races.
I'll do that.
I'm done. That's a done deal. Yeah. So, yeah, dude,
I'll have to look into that, because that would also be a fun game to play together. To be honest, if it has online.
Point shops available. It doesn't say it doesn't have achievements
For what?
Okay.
Most wanted. Dude. Okay, that thing has been bothering the fuck out of me with the point shop things.
What is that, dude? Like,
it's like, so when you buy games, you get points now, and you can spend those points on like things to like customize your profile, like custom avatar or custom background or something like that on your profile.
Who gives a shit?
Well, it's some of them are kind of cool, but now whenever I scroll onto a game on the Steam store, I see that, I'm like, oh, it has Steam achievement. No,
I saw it too. I was like, oh
yeah.
You all eight achievements? I was like,
I like that shows what you can get out of it. So it's like, oh,
maybe I would like this.
That's cool. I like that. If this goes on sale and is pretty cheap, I'll buy it and play it for a little bit and justify paying for it. But whatever. Anyway, continue with the list. Plants vs Zombies: Battle for Neighborville. I don't know if that's like the normal original Plants vs Zombies game, or if that's like a
it doesn't seem like it is, because Plants vs Zombies Game of the Year edition is $1.24, and Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville is $50. Yep. So
what the fuck is this game?
I'm guessing it's a new one that just came out. Yep. Released October 18, 2019.
What is it though?
Versus Plants vs Zombies. The
all out
was
online multiplayer. Okay, so this sounds like the Call of Duty type game that they had.
Okay.
Years ago.
I mean, dude, the $1.24 game, it's 75% off. It has 21 achievements. The original Plants vs Zombies Game of the Year edition has 21 achievements, and it's $1.24.
Yep. Might or might not have just picked it up.
Offer ends September 6th. Well, dude, God, like, am I gonna fucking? It's like, of course I'm gonna spend $1.24 right now. Am I? Yes, I am going to.
I 100% just picked it up. Now it's gonna be a shoot the shit game that I'm gonna get achievements in.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious what the achievements are. Complete adventure mode. Get the golden sunflower trophy. See, you know what game? Bastard. Oh no, but it's on the list, so it probably doesn't have it. Do you remember Peggle? And no, I'm not talking about pegging someone's butthole.
Peggle?
Peggle. Peggle.
Never heard of it.
Look it up. It's kind of like a Plinko from Price is Right.
Peggle.
It's like there's a bunch of
Peggle
things,
what?
and you have to clear all the red ones, all the red dots.
Okay.
And like there's different avatars you can get, and each one has like a bonus, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it was a really fun. It was like a high school game that was always on the high school computers that people would upload, and then teachers will find out and get it taken away, and then upload again, and teachers find it and take it away. Yep. I wish that would get Steam achievements, because that's another like Plants vs Zombies game where I could just play that for hours, just being lazy.
Huh. Cool, man. Cool.
I wonder if
Anyway.
No.
Pickle
Anyway,
Mike?
continue with the
Pickle
list.
Rick! What?
Sea of Solitude. I don't know that game. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure those are the new games. The new Battlefronts, not the old ones.
Battlefront 2, yeah.
Titanfall 2, Unravel 2, and Madden 21.
Madden 21 can suck a dick. Sorry.
I know a lot of people are like, we want to see like Dead Space 1 and 2 and Mass Effect 1 and 2 get achievements. And
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think the reason they don't is because they didn't have Origin achievements, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's not that easy to just make them. And...
Yeah, it's easier for them just to link it and be like, okay, now they're linked. Whereas like for Origin, they probably need to go in and actually like, I don't know if they need to code the achievements or just upload them or whatever.
I don't
but
know.
It's a little bit harder, I think, for older games on Origin.
So I think it's the same way. It's kind of like how Oranges is with Steam now. It's like the Rockstar launcher with Steam. Like every time I get a pop-in achievement in GTA 5 or GTA 4, it pops in the lower right and the upper right at the same time. Like, oh, Rockstar's one upper right, Steam lower left or lower right. Sorry, and just bloop bloop. Just like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing much more than I'm actually doing.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
Like I think I think I was at work that day. No, I was working behind the desk, so I wasn't doing like a whole lot. And I saw it, and I just like immediately texted it to you, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, yep.
It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, dude. I also sent it on Discord to Red Borderliner Glenn, who I've been streaming with here and there. I was like, dude, it's happening. He's like,
it's happening.
Because he's always like, dude, I'll help you get achievements. I'll play games with you to help you get achievements. I'm fine with that. Like, you know, if it's a game I don't hate, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And, I mean, if it's a good game, fucking play it, right? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I think pretty much outside of games then, and that little side bit of news.
Yeah, that's definitely a news thing.
The only thing I've really done this week was Wednesday night after work, I went out to a local brewery with a couple of coworkers to get some beers, which was kind of like the first time I've been out and been social.
Question.
Yes. Answer.
Question. Do you have to wear a mask?
We sat outside. They have outside seating now.
Only outside seating or what?
It's only outside. No, actually, I think when I went to the bathroom, the bar inside you could sit at. But like we were sitting outside at a picnic table.
Okay.
But when
you wear it till you get seated.
Wear it till you get seated. Yeah. When you walk through, you have to have a mask on. But like once you sit down, it's like okay.
So that's kind of how it is.
You're drinking, you're eating. You know.
Yeah, that's how it is in Colorado, but not Wyoming. Just like we don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want.
You also have a population of like 17, so.
Yeah, that's true. But the whole thing is like the whole population is right here where we are. But all 60,000 of us in the capital city. But no, it's great. But I was just curious.
But yeah, that was.
You know,
I luckily it was like so the gym I work at is like 2 miles down the road. Yep. The bar we went to is like a mile down the road from me. So I was like,
nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drive home and then walk down. I'll meet you guys there. And they were all like, okay.
You smart motherfucker. Okay.
They're like, that's kind of cool that you actually live like a mile away. And it's like, yeah it's really nice too, because then I can walk home and not have to care how much I drink.
We should make this a regular place, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's also
I would
funny
totally do
because usually it seems like this group of people kind of like if they're all there at that location on Wednesday, they all kind of like climb at night and then go out for a couple of beers after, and it's like,
dude, I would kill for that camaraderie now in life. Like,
yeah,
I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. Like, especially now, my social life with my gym gonna be at home now. My social life is
oh yeah,
zero.
It's
My
Twitch.
social life is talking to you
Yep.
and playing on Twitch.
Yep.
Like, that's it. That's it. And it's like,
well, it's also funny because the one person I went out to the bar with, I had to make sure I phrased that right because I didn't want to make it sound like I was on a date. She's like right below like the owner of the gym.
that's
So
awesome.
she's like, I don't think she's
That's
technically
awesome.
my boss's boss. Because of like how the hierarchy works and like the branching trees and stuff, but like technically
No idea how
she's
it works.
above him in the hierarchy.
Nice.
But it was one of those. At least I think she is. I don't know. I know he doesn't directly respond to her though. I don't think. But it's one of those things where it's like when we were there, it was just like half talking about business and also half just like learning things about these people that I never would have guessed. And like, she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I grew up in Connecticut, went to college in North Carolina, and there'd be weekends where like my parents would go away to Vegas for, a long weekend. And me and 10 people would pack into a car and drive up to Connecticut and have a party, make sure the house was exactly how it was when we left it, and fucking drive home Sunday.
Yep.
It's like,
Here we're going. Hey, we're going home. What do you mean, party? Yeah, it's like, yeah, man.
and it was like one of
the
those things where it's
things you
like, I
don't
would have
know about
never
people.
guessed that you did stuff like that. Holy crap.
The same. I had the same conversation kind of with. I haven't experienced it with like that person itself, but like I talked to some people who used to work at our company, that I worked with, and then they moved on, and then like they came back for a couple of days. Like those people, they just like you shut the shit for a while, and it's like, yeah, this so and so, we used to tear up the town together. I was like, really, him? He's like, yeah, you wouldn't guess it. And I was like, I would not guess it. That's why
That's why I asked.
slack-jawed, right? Yeah, that's kind of why I'm slack-jawed here. And I brought up to the guy. He's like, yeah, we used to get into it. I was like, wow, would never guessed. But it's cool learning about that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Speaking of which, though, I did go for a hike. Now that you mentioned like,
I did see.
We went for a nice hike. Yeah, went for a nice ass hike yesterday. It's about an hour and a half away. Glendale, Wyoming. We just shot up there for the day. It's an hour and a half up. We hiked for probably about 2 hours and then an hour and a half back. But man, what a day! It was beautiful. It felt like we were on like a tropical island almost.
Nice.
Like it almost felt like we were in like Aruba.
Nice.
With the way the landscape was. But anyway, that was a quick aside. I forgot to mention that. I always seem to forget to mention the things I do outside of my house than when I do
work.
inside,
Yeah.
So. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Shit. I don't even have any Coke. Shit.
It'll be an IOU.
It'll be an IOU. You want to get some of the sad news out of the way?
Yeah, I was gonna say we might as well hit that first. This was a heavy hitter.
Did you know about it before I texted you?
No, I
didn't either.
Stop beating around the bush. Chadwick Boseman passed away. I didn't recognize the name honestly right away when you texted me, and then the second I looked it up, I saw the face. I was like, oh fuck,
motherfucker. Yeah.
The guy who played Black Panther in the Marvel movies, Chadwick Boseman, has passed away unfortunately.
So he played Black Panther, which is probably most notable for Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, and moving on up, James Brown, I think.
Yes.
The things I know him from, but he's in.
He's been in a couple other things. And he has 3 movies that are
supposed to be coming out.
Well, I guess 2 that are supposed to be coming out. 21 Bridges came out in 2019.
Defy Bloods.
What is that about?
Defy Bloods. That just came out.
Oh, did it just come out?
I think it just came out. Defy Bloods. He was in that. But I think it needs to be said that, like, if I was going through that stuff, I would not be working.
Oh yeah, like
so I would not. So
we didn't touch on this. So he died of colon cancer.
Stage 3 developed 4. Stage 4.
He had stage 3 in 2016. For reference, Black Panther came out in 2018.
He was going through all of this bullshit.
He filmed Black Panther, Avengers, 21 Bridges, The Five Bloods, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, all with stage 3 or stage 4. I'm assuming all stage 3. I'm assuming The Five Bloods, because I think I pulled it up on his Wikipedia. It was in, I think, April of 2020. Maybe not. He was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016, which eventually progressed to stage 4 before 2020. So it doesn't really say when he hit stage 4.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would assume that means potentially 21 Bridges and The Five Bloods was potentially during stage 4.
Jesus Christ. Dude, like
which is, yeah, like you said, like
there.
I couldn't imagine working and doing movies like Black Panther and Avengers where like you have to be
physicality is to it.
It's not just, emotions and facial stuff. Like it's physical at times.
You're running into a battle and like
which I want to say it was him, but it makes me want to go back and try and see like
how much was
where were stunt doubles really used or stuff like that.
I will say I will never take anything away from him ever. But the fact that his character wore a mask, it kind of lends itself to a stunt double.
Yeah.
But goddamn it, what a fucking champion!
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I would be sitting at home, dude. I would be sitting on my fucking ass.
Yep.
And to to have family members who have passed from cancer, like, dude. To be filming a fucking movie?
Not just one, but multiple over the course of those years. Like,
Jesus Christ.
This was definitely... I remember saying it when Stan Lee passed. Like, he's one of the few celebrities that brought a tear to my eye when he passed. And Chadwick Boseman is a second because...
43 years old.
43 years old. His career was just kind of starting.
He skyrocketed with those movies I mentioned.
Yeah,
like, especially
like
Black Panther,
his career was just starting. He had easily another 30, 40 years ahead of him.
Hell yeah.
And unfortunately, this happened.
Dude, it fucking sucks, man. It also makes you think too, man. So
well, that's
gotta live life.
Not only that, but I saw it on Reddit. I was just browsing like the Marvel Reddits and stuff, and comic book Reddits and movie Reddits. Excuse me. Earlier today, thank you. And it's like, it's sad that I passed away, but think about how many people are now going to get a colonoscopy because someone died of colon cancer at the age of 43.
At the age of 43, and he was diagnosed 4 years ago. So
it's just think of it like it's sad that he passed away, but I'm sure he'd be happy to know of how many people he's potentially going to save because they're going to get this procedure done to make sure everything's fine and healthy. And if something does come up, it's like, okay, we found this at stage 1 or stage 2.
We can deal with it.
We can deal with it. Which makes me... I don't even want to speculate who's going to take his role in it, because I'm pretty sure
Black Panther 2.
Marvel will not just trash the character and go, okay, we're not going to touch that character anymore.
They can't.
I would be shocked if they didn't replace him. But I don't even want to speculate right now of who will, because it just feels too close.
Too close.
Too soon. To the death. But like the fact that he had stage 3 in 2016, I feel like they kind of already had like a slight backup plan of like, not a single person, but they probably have a list of people that go, okay, these are the people we think would be a good replacement with both like, ability to act, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone were like, this person looks kind of similar, it could.
Yeah.
Something.
Who knows?
Yeah. So.
Dude, I just can't. So I learned about it on Discord. One of my people, one of my folks who follow me on Twitch, hit up my Discord. Was like, "Hey man, did you hear the news?" I was like, "Nope." And as soon as he said, "Hey, did you hear the news?" I immediately pulled up Reddit. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yep.
He's like, "You see who recently passed?" I was like, just kind of did." I was like, "Oh my god." Serious?
Yeah, I think you like.
So fucking sad, man. 43.
So I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and saw the text from you. It was just "Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman." I was like, I don't know that name off the top of my head. I can't put a face to that name. But the fact that you were texting me, it's like, it can't be good.
Nope.
It's like I knew it wasn't someone I knew personally, so I knew it was like more of a celebrity.
Yep.
But it was like one of those things where it's like, well,
Like,
this is gonna suck.
Yeah, it's like, you don't know them personally, but you kind of feel like some kind of attachment to these characters at this point. It's like, especially Iron Man and Thor and
anyone
Captain
that's
America
essentially been in
Chris
a Marvel
Evans,
movie at this point, it's like, when you think of a character, you think of their face.
Yeah, they've been with us.
You think of Iron Man.
Yeah,
9 times out of 10, you think of Robert Downey Jr.'s face. When you think of Captain America, 9 times out of 10, you think of Chris Evans' face.
Yeah,
Scarlett Johansson, you think of her as Black Widow's face.
Black Widow. I was like, oh god.
So
Even Thor was Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
It's like you can't disassociate them now.
Yeah,
almost. You can't do it. So it's like he's absolutely. You think of Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
It's like fucking A. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was driving somewhere on Saturday, yesterday, and my one friend Brooke, she just hit me up on Instagram. She was like, I don't remember exactly what she said, but she was like, I think she used shocked and sad that he passed away, and it was just like, yeah,
I hate to be like, I don't want to even bring this down even more, but like, dude, we're almost 30.
I know.
He's only 13 years older than us.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like,
God damn it.
It's like I said, like as sad as I passed away, it's gonna be one of those things that probably is one of those things that like causes more guys to get, or not just guys, but people, to get colonoscopies to make sure everything's fine in there. And hopefully his death does good, and more people do get them, and more people get found that if they do have issues, it's early enough to be saved.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
But I told you this today before we started recording, so it's going to be a little bit late at this point by the time this airs. But ABC is doing a commercial-free broadcast of Black Panther.
Yep. Right.
It's been going on for an hour at this point.
So at this point, it's like, man, even if this is gonna come to you guys later, but still, geez, dude, that's tip of the hat. Here's to you, man. God damn, so sad.
Very sad.
Anyway, let's try to brighten the mood a little bit.
Let's just go from there.
So sad, dude. Honestly, like, I can't. It's 43. Way too young.
Oh yeah.
Christ. Anyway, so you already mentioned the EA Steam achievements we have here.
Yes.
I would like to just touch upon the new Switch rumor, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the episode. But the new Switch rumor apparently states that this is from Tom's Guide. I don't really frequent this site too often, but I've been there a couple of times. But apparently, a new Nintendo Switch 2 release date, specs, leaks, and more. Everything they know. I don't know if they're actually going to release. Apparently, it's going to be a quote-unquote Switch Pro. I don't know what that means. There's a bunch of speculation about maybe 4K coming from the dock to the TV and 1080p on handheld, and just a bunch of maybe newer model as well. But I was talking to you before about this, and I was like, should I even bring it up, because there's so much speculation of what could possibly be coming out that it wouldn't even be like kind of pertinent to mention. But I was thinking, like, what would you think a new Switch model would include or need or just be to actually to be have some validity to it. You know what I mean? Like, so
I mean,
Switch Pro, what would you want to see?
The only 3 things I could see, 2 would be user directed, 1 would be developer directed. Is bigger hard drive for people to download stuff and longer battery life.
Yep. So they already increased the battery life.
Yes.
In the kind of like a Switch 2.0 kind of thing, but not like a Switch Pro model. So they did that.
And the only other thing would be like the CPU and like the I don't know if there's a graphics card technically in it, or I don't know how that is.
I mean, there has
works.
to be, right? There's got to be.
I guess there has to be. I think sometimes that can be run off like a motherboard or something. Sometimes motherboards have like integrated graphics cards, but they're like. But I could only see those being slightly better for the games that come out later.
Yep.
To be more graphically or like CPU heavy.
Robust, yeah.
But like we've talked about, like the only thing I see like for them to be able to compete with like the next gen consoles that are coming out is they got to do something with their IPs.
They got to keep them coming out, man. Breath of the Wild 2, Odyssey 2, something like that. Like they got to just keep.
Even like me and Glenn were talking about the other night. It was like not only that, but like if they were to, take that, I don't want to say leap of faith, but be like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Adventurous, I guess, with new IPs.
Risky, like
risky. Yeah. Go, okay, this is a brand new IP. We don't know how it's going to sell, but let's make this a AAA game and see where it goes.
You know what? Mario was a fucking gamble back in the day, and guess who's a spokesman pretty much for Nintendo? Guess who is associated always? Nintendo? Oh, Mario. Or Mario? Nintendo. Like, you never know what could be next.
He was like, I want to see a new original IP from them, and I was like, it was something I really didn't think about, but I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. A lot of the games they come out with are just new additions of some character that's been around for 15, 20 years.
25, 30 years, like, 35.
I was thinking about this.
35 years old?
I was thinking about this today when it brought up. I was like, I would like to see a new game similar to Donkey Kong 64 of like kind of an open world Donkey Kong game. Like, I loved Donkey Kong 64 when I was younger. I would love to see a new Donkey Kong-esque game that's not a side-scrolling platformer, but open world. Let's collect this many of this to get into this area, and collect this many of this to get into this area.
Break this many barrels, collect this many bundles of bananas.
Having, like, Donkey Kong 64, you could play as 5 different members of the Kong family.
I forget. Diddy Kong.
Donkey, I think Trixie was one of them.
The girl,
Trixie was the girl. And then there was like the big baby and the orangutan, but I don't remember their names off the top of my head.
I don't know. You said the orangutan. I'm thinking of Monkey Ball, and those guys. Yeah, no different thing. But even like, dude, I would love to see a new fully like fledged out Kirby game. Like, I know Ashley would love that. The wife would love that. See. Something like that.
I never really played the Kirby games. Lanky Kong was the orangutan.
Blanky?
Lanky
Kong. Okay.
And Cranky Kong was the big baby gorilla. I think he was my favorite.
Gotcha.
Cranky Kong's the old. Wait, hang on. What?
Diddy Kong.
Got Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Wait. Maybe it was Donkey Kong Jr. Because Cranky Kong is the old one. It wasn't Funky Kong.
Who the fuck's Funky Kong? Anyway, so while you're figuring that out, here they mentioned that the new Switch might have 1080p handheld gameplay, 4K or 1440p support for TV mode, to kind of keep things like up to snuff with the PS5 and Xbox Series X, even though they might support 8K. Bullshit. So the next Switch Pro might get a resolution bump, better ergonomics. Me being a larger-handed individual, when I grab a Switch, dude, my hands can fucking fit almost across the whole fucking thing. Like to sit here to sit here and do this, you know, like. So, yeah, I got pretty big hands. So, to sit here and play like I'm kind of clawing it. I'm hand clawing the whole time. So, if you can get maybe a bigger set of Joy-Cons to slide in there or something for like a larger handed individual would be amazing. But the thing they mentioned that I would love to see, because I have Bluetooth headphones, is true Bluetooth support.
That would be nice.
That'd be very nice. I mean, these are Bluetooth headphones. I would love to just connect these right to there. Or I have my Samsung headphones, the little buds. They would be perfect for traveling because I wouldn't have to bring my Logitechs that actually plug into them and like, you know, play that way. It'd be nice. But the only other thing I can see is what you said, is to have a larger storage capacity, because that thing is abysmal. You can load like fucking 3
To
games.
be fair, you can get an SD card and put like a.
You could.
126 or whatever megabyte. Jesus Christ, what am I living in the 90s? Gigabyte.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can get like a 256 one.
That costs you like $20.
Yeah, that is okay. That's true, but still, like just to have it integrated into it would be nice too.
Yeah,
but it would. That's really the only thing I can see them doing. I was reading rumors about them taking away, you know, with a potential 4K boost, like to resolution, taking away the next Switch Pro console and keeping it docked only. I think that would be very detrimental to the
I think
Switch's
the way
model.
The big appeal to the Switch is the in and out. Yep. I think that's the big appeal to it. I think it would still sell, but I think the way Switch
it would still sell for sure. But the fact as I said, I don't know about you, but I'm mainly playing my Switch handheld. I'm mainly just playing handheld, whether it's like this or if I pop this out and put the Joy-Cons in the.
I think I'm the opposite, where I mainly play on my monitor, but occasionally I do play.
Exactly. Handheld. So it's like when I'm in the field, sometimes when I have like 45 minutes to play between a reading, I'll play, and it's just what I do. And at night I'll play on PC or PS4, but I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, a new model is supposed to be rumored to come out.
I did pull up a list of the playable characters in Donkey Kong 64. Stonky, Diddy, Tiny, not Trixie, I was close, Lanky, and Chunky.
That almost is the same to me as like the ghosts in Pac-Man, like a little bit. Just the way you read those, like
sure,
Inky, Blinky, Simpson, and Dot, or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I don't know. I don't know if the Switch is true, the new Switch Pro is true or not, but we'll see come 2021. Anyway.
But the final thing we have is IGN posted an article of top 25 games for PC.
An article.
Yeah. Because you can tell we hate video stuff.
Yup.
But that's what we're doing.
An article.
Now, so just go with it.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yep.
Ignore the hypocrisy. Just go with it.
Yep.
So number 25, Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition.
Already? That's already on there?
The fact that that's one of the best PC games right now, and it's number 25, that shows where this list is going to go. There's a lot of games that could have taken 25, and a game that came out not even a month ago for PC is on there.
Anyway, I see, just in the thumbnail, I see a game we have to play already. Continue?
Probably, yeah. Number 24, a game I'm waiting to get to, which actually just came to PC, and I mentioned earlier, Control. I want to play it. I know almost nothing about it, but I really want to play it because it looks really interesting. It looks very original, so I'm excited for that. Number 23, Overwatch.
I've never got into it. Everybody's, yeah. You didn't know you
PvP, you gotta like PvP to play that game. Number 22, Skyrim. I feel like that's partly because of the story and partly because of all the fucking modding you can do in that game. That at this point, you can become a fucking Jedi with a Battletoad and Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs as a follower. I'm sure there's a mod for it, so just go with it.
I've never played Skyrim.
It's not a bad game. You have to like the medieval fantasy setting. I know you don't. The fact that you played through The Witcher.
I was gonna say it was hard to play The Witcher. However, Geralt's wit and kind of just assholishness.
Yeah.
Is that
had the appeal?
That definitely bothered me.
Yeah, so. Skyrim would be very hard for you to do. Number 21, Civilization 6. I've only played Civ 5, but that's definitely a game where I have said, hey, let's play this for 2 hours. It's 9 o'clock. We'll play it for a couple hours with someone. And then next thing I know, the sun's coming up, and it's like, oh, well, I mean, this archer is almost done. I want to finish him. And then you finish him, and it's like, well, this monument is almost done. This building's almost done. And next thing you know, I've been playing for 24 hours straight.
Yeah.
Number 20, Diablo 3. I played a little bit of that, but I know that's kind of a big dungeon crawler.
I've heard bad things. Influencer. I've heard Diablo 2 is where it's at. And
that's what I've heard, but Diablo 3, I think being newer and just being maybe graphically prettier is slightly better. Yep. I don't know. Number 19, Hollow Knight.
We both beat it. We both enjoy the shit out of it, I think, right?
So excited for the sequel.
I cannot wait for Silksong. It's been sitting in my freaking what's it called?
Wish
list for what, almost a year at this point? It's like, God damn.
Yeah, I don't think there's a date set on it yet, though.
I don't think so, but still, man, come on.
Hey, come on with it.
I agree, though. I agree with it.
Number 18, New Vegas.
Still installed on my computer.
Which is also a great fucking, probably one of the better Fallout games in terms of RPGs.
Which is weird because I haven't played it in so long, but I put like 50 hours in that game already, and I just recently bought all the DLC.
Yeah.
I just bought all the DLC.
DLC is solid. It's like the Deep Blues or the True.
Yeah. Shit, I forget. But either way, I got all the DLC, and I can't wait to fucking play it.
What's it called? Old World Blues.
Old World Blues.
That's like one of my favorite DLCs.
Just
how ridiculous it is. I love it.
Courier Stash. Yeah, I have all those now.
Number 17, a game we've also both played. Doom 2016.
Yep, loved it.
Which was a great fucking game. I think that was one of my first games I got into where it was just like, it's a shooter that literally you just want to keep moving. You don't stop. You're just running in random patterns and just popping people. Which, if you play
Eternal
Queen's Having a Good Time.
Yes.
We're having a good time. You play that during any
fight scene,
enemy rush,
or battle rush scene. Yeah.
It's great fucking mix. Love it.
All right.
Number 16, Into the Breach. I haven't actually heard anything about this. It's a puzzle game masquerading in turn-based tactics clothing. I'm gonna have to look into that. Actually, that sounds like it's kind of up my alley. I'm interested.
I've never watched it, never played it, never done it, but I've heard good things about it. So
I mean, if it's on this list and it's above the games we've already mentioned
and loved, like Hollow Knight, especially,
and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Dude,
I'm gonna add it to my wish list so I can look at it later.
I swear to God, the first like any percentage, if it's 1% off, I'm probably gonna buy it. Horizon Zero Dawn. I just wait. I need a deal because I have it here platinumed on PlayStation. I need an excuse to have to buy it on PC. Anyway, 15,
a game I love, Prey. I feel like this would be a good game for you to play and stream because it's not like super scary, but it is a little tense.
Is it jumpy?
I don't think it's really jumpy. There's like a couple like jumpy parts in the beginning.
Okay.
But I think it would be a really fun game to watch you stream.
Okay.
It's not as scary. Like, remember how Resident Evil 7 was in the beginning?
Yeah. Yep.
It's not to that extent.
Okay.
Because like as you play through the game, you get like stronger and stronger and can like avoid certain things. But it was one of those things where it was like I would love to see you stream this game.
It's
not because it's a little scary in the beginning, but then it just becomes like kind of tense throughout the rest of the game. I feel like.
Okay, it's on the wish list.
Number 14, Faster Than Light. I've dabbled in it. I've touched it a little bit. But I don't really know what it's about, but I've heard good things about it.
Never heard of it. Never fucking played it. Never will. Probably.
Number 13, Dota 2. That's MOBA. That's the word I'm looking for. MOBA, which is essentially League of Legends and stuff like that. Number 12. I'm trying to run through this because I think we're kind of close on time for the audio version and getting cut off. Number 12. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
Literally just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
August 18th, 2020.
I've seen screenshots of people playing this game and being like, hey, I found this, and I found this, and, you know, I found this football stadium, and I found this.
Yeah, my buddy is playing it, and I was like, dude, so my buddy's playing, she sent me a picture. Quick aside, I showed Ashley, and she's like, who's flying that plane?
Yeah.
Like, this is a video game. She's like, it's a fucking game? I was like, that's a video game. I was like, holy shit.
Graphically, very pretty.
Amazing. Yes.
Also, fun fact, it has the whole world in that game, and it is yet still smaller file size than Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Get fucked. Oh my god, dude. Get out of here. Who do you guys think you are?
I saw that like yesterday or something. I thought that was ridiculous. I love your reaction to it.
It's got the entire world in it, and Call of Duty has this much of a world. You have like 8 maps. God damn it. Anyway.
Number 11, a game we also both played, Red Dead Redemption 2. Great fucking game. Great story.
I have a special edition of this game. I actually have to hook up this map. I'll show you now in the interest of time.
Yeah, you've looked at you showed us before.
Yeah.
That's a game I actually want to go back and 100% the single player and maybe dabble in the multiplayer and try and get achievements. But definitely have a lot of achievements still to get in that. Number 10, Final Fantasy 14 Online. I've heard good things about it. I know it's still very active. It came out in 2013 and is still pretty active from what I've heard.
Yep.
Just haven't touched it. Number 9, a game I've tried to play and haven't gotten too far in because it was a little slow. But Disco Elysium. Heard great things. I think it was a contender for Game of the Year last year.
It was.
Or it was in some Game Awards.
Yep.
I don't know if it was necessarily Game of the Year, but it was in contention for notable awards.
Yeah. So I get this for a friend for his birthday recently, and he says he absolutely loves it. So
it seems like a game that might be hard to stream, but would be very fun to play on my own time.
Just in your own. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Number 8, Nier Automata. I've heard things about it. I don't know much about it, but I've heard good things about it. If you're into, I think it's kind of like an anime-esque game. Okay. I could be completely wrong with that, so if I am, feel free to yell at me, and call me all the bad things in the world.
You are all bad things.
But yeah, number 7, XCOM 2. I've never played the XCOM games. Haven't touched them. But I know the combat system and know the basic premise, and I find it really interesting.
God damn it. I dribbled.
Oh. I'll slurp it up for you next time I see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Number 6. I was literally just playing for 4 hours before the podcast.
Yep. GTA 5/GTA Online.
Yep.
Fun fact, I still tell people I just beat GTA 5 for the first time, not even 6 months ago. And they go, really? And I was like, yeah. It would also blow your mind. I have over 350 hours in online in that game. And they go, what? I'm like,
what?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, these are the games I was thinking of that you were playing. Yep. Divinity. Yep.
Number 5 is Divinity Original Sin 2, which I do want 100%. And just for the record, it's not installed right now because it takes up too much hard drive space.
Oh my god, all my spots are gone.
Divinity Original Sin 2. I have 66 out of 97 achievements.
Not bad, man. Not 2/3 done.
I have 235 hours in the game.
Okay. It took me 103 hours. 108? Between, just say, for sake of argument, 105 hours to 100% GTA 4. So, yeah, holy shit, man. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
But great game. I'm excited for because the developers are doing Baldur's Gate 3, which comes out a month from today, actually.
I've heard good things about that.
September 30th, so I'm excited for that. Yep. Number 4, Slay the Spire.
I've
heard this is kind of like a roguelike card game, turn-based game. My buddy plays a shit ton of it, who introduced me to Divinity. It seems like he likes it. I've heard good things. I haven't bit the bullet and really tested it myself, but I've heard good things.
Okay.
Number 3, Half-Life Alyx, which is the new Half-Life game. I don't know if it's available for not VR, but I've heard good things about it.
Which would be bullshit if not.
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
Who knows?
But it takes place as a not being Gordon Freeman, who's like the character of the first two. Number 2, The Witcher Wild Hunt.
Yep.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I don't know how long it took you for your first playthrough, but for me, it took me, I think, 50 to 60 hours.
I think it took me
on my first playthrough. And the last like 4 hours, last 4 hours, I was just like, fuck side missions. I'm just fucking bolting through main missions.
Yep. I think it took like 60 hours plus to beat it, but
which shows the depth of that game. And number 1,
I saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail, I was like,
the one that possibly started our gaming friendship.
Oddly enough, right? Weird.
Yeah. Portal 2.
Portal 2.
We still need to play through that together.
I have it. So I got Portal 1 and Portal 2 for like $1.98 in a bundle.
Okay, here's the deal. We play through it together on the weekend. Anytime you shoot a portal wrong, you have to drink.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cool, you're down.
That's like 8 weekends. Fuck. Ah, shit. I'm drunk.
So what you're saying is you're down.
Now I'm shooting wrong portals.
Exactly. That's why I want to do it. But I don't know if we touched on it before, but Portal 2 was kind of the first game we really
ever played together.
Played together.
Really ever played? Okay, so
I came back.
I had like Super Smash on N64.
Yeah, like it was just like actual like not shooting the shit. It was like we actually have to like talk and communicate and think. And I came back from spring break sophomore year and I brought my PlayStation up and I had Portal and you're like, dude, I've been seeing that. I wanted to play it. And we sat down one night and started fucking just playing it, and it was just like...
You had your fucking 8-pound bag of Skittles next to you. We're just like drinking, just hanging, and we're just like, let's go.
Yeah.
And we did.
And now this is where we're at.
Number 1. Holy shit. Wouldn't have guessed that, honestly.
Yeah.
I saw the thumbnail. I would say top 25 for sure. But number 1, they'd say nice.
I think out of all of the Valve games I want a third game to, Portal is the one I want most.
A full-fledged Portal game, not like a Portal 2, like Episode 2, or like I want a full.
Yeah, I don't know how the Half-Life Episode 1 and 2 type games are.
I don't know.
I need to get into them because I've already perfected Half-Life 1 and 2. But I want to get into them. But it's like Portal 2 is one I want like an official like Portal 3 to over like Half-Life.
Make a trilogy.
Left 4 Dead or something like that. Like I want.
I mean, they made Portal like Bridges and something else.
Yeah, which was... I kind of want to get into that because I kind of actually touched in Polybridge, which is like you're making bridges, and I think Portal Bridge or whatever it is kind of in the same vein of that, where it's like you still have to think, and it requires like thoughts, and it feels like it's like a, Polybridge is like 2D thinking. This is like almost 3D thinking because I'm sure you can use portals and stuff to like maneuver stuff.
Yep.
So I'll have to look into that, but...
Yeah, so it says it claims the top spot because in the past decade, nothing else has struck so many chords so perfectly. Their game accomplished so much so well. Its impeccable level design, charming personality, exceptional and varied puzzle systems make us feel smarter just for getting through it. Plus, its co-op campaign requires a different sort of smarts that remains one of the best multiplayer experiences with pals around.
Not just smarts, but there's definitely times where you have to be, like, communicating well, where it's like, okay, when I go through this... You got to shoot this portal over to that immediately, so that way I don't fall in the water.
I'm gonna have momentum, so I don't fall in that fucking water, and just and sure enough, like holy shit, like that was perfect.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely play that. I played Portal 1 myself, of course, but Portal 2 lends itself to co-op, so let's do it. Plus, there's a lot of achievements for co-op.
There is. I think I'm almost done the achievements, honestly. Well, I think it's because I
Fuck
loaded it up, and it was one of those things where it's just like it read because I was able to link it to my PlayStation account. It was like,
How?
I think when I bought the game on PlayStation, I was able to get a free copy on Steam.
Steam? Okay.
I think it gave me a code where it's like, here's a code for the Steam copy.
There you go.
And it just like linked them together. I'm pretty sure.
So I might have helped you get some of those achievements.
You probably did, honestly.
That's awesome. That's fucking cool to think about. But yeah, we'll be playing it soon because it's been sitting there for a year now, over a year since last June. So
tonight, got it.
I just streamed for 4 hours. I have to piss like crazy. I need some dinner, but I'm only 4th beer. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So
I'm cracking my 3rd one right now.
But this is my 4th. This is 8.2%. This is probably one of my favorite beers I've ever found out here, at least in Space Dust. So with that being
7.5, so I'm about on pace with you.
Yep, because these are 6.5. So,
and I'm like half your weight.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. All right, man. Well, with that being said, before we drink ourselves into a coma, let's put a wrap on that. I'm betting 111 because we're drinking like no other. So.
Sailors.
Mm-hmm. Why is the rum gone? Why is the rum gone? But with that, guys, we will end it there, and we'll catch you guys next week. So, peace out.